Hello guys, you're welcome to the second part of the knowledge base management in Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and in today's lesson we will continue with how to identify the types of searches that can be performed on knowledge base. So we'll go straight to the knowledge base, which is by going to the service work area. Then we'll go to the articles. And here we have the published articles, so the default, which is more like the default view. So to do or to perform search or to search for knowledge for articles, so what we do is we can come over here to the search, and then we can do a search on that. But before we do that, you will see the search tools here, so you can click on that, and then by default, though, you see that you have full text search selected and also exact words. So what that means is going to search using full text search. It's going to search for every possible field in a particular article, and it's going to try to match your search word or criteria, based on exact words. You can use like words if you are not really sure what you're looking for, and for your search you can also make the search to be based on keyword search. You can as well change that to title or subject or the article number. We try the full text search, which is going to search for pretty much all the fields in the article. So if you look at what we have here, and again, just to clarify, the search works for or the search will only look out for published articles. Even if I change my view to say all articles, which will load all the articles whether they're published or not published. We have draft, published, and unapproved. So if we do or perform a search, so that we only search for published article, just to show how that works. So if let's assume I want to search for this particular, as in the first one that is actually in draft state. So if I type something like return, and then I press enter, you'll realize that it will not give us any result, and that is because let me clear this. The reason being that is because the status of the article we're looking at for, which is return authorization, as entitled return authorization, is actually in draft. And apart from that, you also need to check out for the criteria, as in it's actually using exact words. So we're gonna try something out. We're gonna search for something that is in published state, something like operating manual. Still gonna leave it as exact words and full text search. So we're gonna type operating, and then click enter. So this gives us the result for so what that actually does is more like to search for all articles that have operating. So even though we're making use of exact words, so it's going to look for articles that have exact words as operating. So if you use like words, it's going to use something like that is close to operating. So, and you can try we can also try the keyword search. So the keyword search is going to be based on just the keyword, unlike the full text search that is more like that looks out for even if it is keyword or if it is title, subject. So that is pretty much how you perform your search. Now we're gonna go into the how to perform search for the new article or knowledge base article in CRM Dynamics 2016. So we're gonna go to the hub, which is here. So this is the engagement hub. So this is my active articles view. So to do that, you realize that if compared to the legacy quote and unquote uh, article, which has in the search box, which actually where you have the search tool where you can specify if you're going to do a full text search. For the new knowledge base, you don't have that, so which means it actually does a full text search. You don't have to more like specify if you want to actually search in the keyword. So all you have to do is to just type in your search criteria. So we're gonna search for let's try to search for something that is in draft. So we're gonna do a search for return authorization. Now the difference, the good thing about the new knowledge base is it doesn't really necessarily depend on an article that is in published state. It is going to search or return results for all the articles, whether it is published or in draft or not. So we're going to search for return authorization. So we're just going to type return. So what I'm going to do is to search for all the articles that has anything to do with return. And when looking at that, the title, actually we have just one that has a title as the return authorization. So that is all about the performing search in knowledge base article. So the next one we're going to do is to define or to look at the relationship between the case and the knowledge base article. Now, talking about that, in going back to CRM web, this is a case form, and we know how to get there which is by going to the service work area, and then you go to the cases. So this particular case form, now just to quickly explain this, you may actually see that a particular article has been kind of like connected to this particular case, but this particular article that you see here is the record of the new article that comes with CRM 2016. If we're going to go back to CRM 2015 and also 2013, the knowledge base is actually, if we make use of the new navigation, from navigation, you will see that in articles and contract information segment. Go to the articles and contract information tab, and when you're there, you can specify here so you can specify it here. So now, to quickly clarify something here, what you specify here is actually the legacy. I'm going to be using the word legacy because we have two different articles now. We have the one that comes with 2016, and we have the article that comes prior 2016. So for the legacy article, this is where you actually does the assignment or connection, where you specify you're going to search, and we're going to come to explain how you can browse or look or search for article using browsing through the subject. But before that, I would like to quickly explain or clarify the aspect of the associated knowledge record. Now, what you see here, if you look at it, is the same as what you have in your feed, in your activity feed, or in your KB records feed. Which means when you do your assignment here, what is going to appear here is what you assign. So the summary of that is the associated knowledge record tab shows the record of the new knowledge base article. So what actually shows the information about the legacy article, or the connection to the legacy article, is where is the tab articles and contract information. So the best thing, or my advice will be, if you're using CRM 2016, stick to the new article and forget about the legacy article. So which means you forget about this tab, you can as well hide it we gotta get to the other to other videos on how to customize and where you can actually hide whatever you don't need on your phone. We're gonna perform different search right directly from the case form. So what that means is you have a case open, and then you want to know how to actually associate or connect an article to the case, an article that is related to the case, so that if someone else actually opens up the case, the person will know how to actually resolve a similar case or how that case was actually being resolved. Now, if you're actually dealing with the legacy uh, article, so we come down to the article and the contract information, and this is where you now do a search. So you can perform the full text search, or you can do the keyword search just like what we have in the search tool. So you can do the same, and then you type in what you're looking for, or you can do a subject browse. Now for a subject browse, it gives you the opportunity to actually search based on the or to drill based on this the subject. So once you click on any of the subject node, it reloads your article. Is like it searches for a matching articles on that particular subject. So we can just select this, and then you attach that to you add it to it. You can view the article directly from there, and there you go. Now this is connecting or adding legacy article to your case. Now for the new article that comes with 2016, though I've already attached one here, you can do that by just you come to the KB records tab, and once you're there, you perform your search, and then you just connect it. We're going to open another case to actually demonstrate that. So let's go for the product feature. So we go to the KB records tab, and then we're going to search for, by default it's going to type the product, the title of your case in here. So during the search we do not get anything, but let's assume you actually what we're going to try to do here is to look for a particular article. So we're going to try to attach off peak using new KBA. So we're going to just type off peak. In the case, like for the search, we're going to type off peak, and let's see if we're going to get something returned. Yeah, so we have a KB returned, and at this point we have to connect, which you have here. You link this KB article to the current case. So that is how you do your linking, or your connection to your case. And if you look at the icon here, you can as well email this article to a customer. You can do the same with the legacy article. You can actually send the the knowledge base to a customer. So that actually wraps up lesson on how to locate data in knowledge base. So please watch out for the last topic or subtopic in this particular series of knowledge base management in CRM. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.